So once again, you've come across a great piece of furniture, maybe even for free, and you just don't like the finishes. Maybe it's a little too 80s oak, or maybe in this case, it's a little too dark, a little too dreary for the room you have in mind for it. Or maybe it's a family heirloom and you just want to make it a touch more special. Well, I'm going to share with you exactly how you can do that with your favorite pieces. I've got this queen size caned, double caned, front and back, and I've got the footboard right behind me. Those are the two pieces out of the four that I'm going to go ahead and give that Brian Kessler one-of-a-kind touch. And I'm going to use my two new best friends, the Rust-Oleum metallic paint in Goldmine, as well as the Rust-Oleum decorative glaze in Java Brown. Stay with me, I'll show you how to do it. First things first, you got to do the boring work, and that is masking off the area that you're going to gild. I went ahead and started off with small and tiny little mosaic pieces of tape. I'll just keep breaking it apart until I get exactly what I need to go up to the edge of the shells and the scrolls. Now, when you're gilding a piece, you never want to gild the back, especially if it's wood, because people who want that piece later on are going to appreciate that it is wood. And if you paint over the back or gild over the back, they would have to etch it away to make sure that this is actually wood and not resin. So only gild the front, leave the back all brown, dusty, craggy. And oh, by the way, if you see teeth marks, little holes in this blue tape up close, Pete got to the roll. Yeah. That's what he does. Now that the tedium of all that tight masking with blue tape is complete, it's on to more fun things, like getting into the gilding with the metallic paint from Rust-Oleum. Now this first pass with the metallic, I'm going very lightly. I'm using it as more of like a primer. That way it has a chance to bite into the existing varnish that's on the wood, and then I'll go over it a second or maybe third time, depending on the results. I've got 2 coats of the gold gild on, and if you learn nothing else, remember this. Without glaze over the top of it, gilded work can look really cheap, and sometimes even worse, it can look plastic. So with the glaze over the top, just applied with a rag, you can add that beautiful patina and all that age into those nooks and crannies, and give it that antique look in just a matter of minutes. Now, as always, you want to let it puddle here and there to give it that look like it was in a bedroom that maybe had a leaky roof in that castle. Now on to one of my most favorite tricks, and that is the Wagner heat gun. On the gilded paint, it's going to make it bubble and chip and age all the more. Now keep in mind, the castle didn't burn down, so I'm not going to do it all over. They just had a leaky roof, so I'm going to do it in just a couple spots. I think we are mission accomplished.